Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dutchman basketball here at Gittleton High School. I'm Sean Cunningham. Tonight's game, the Dutchmen face off against the Schenectady Patriots, and we are getting set to go. It's a bit of a delay to the start of the game, and that was due to the freshman game earlier today going to overtime. It's a good game played there, as JV game also came to a close end there, but unfortunately both teams ended up losing their games. As we are underway, Schenectady in possession here with Jonan White, number 4, as he passes it back to Hagray. Now White back with it. Up top, Jashawn Hagray. Going for the three is Kareem Sanders, and he doesn't make it, and the rebound comes all the way out to Hagray. Hagray with a pass down low, gets it back, takes another shot, and it goes over the heads of the players on the rebound, and now it's taken by Lamar Fisher. Fisher goes in for the layup, and he doesn't get that one either. Tries another shot, and the ball is pushed free, and there will be a stoppage in play. 31 seconds to go, and I believe that's a foul on the Dutchman. And it is against Anthony Moffrey, the junior for the Dutchman. Schenectady enters the game with a 2-1 record. The Dutchmen haven't fared very well this season. Still looking for that first win. They are 0-5. As getting on the board there with the free throw was number 1, Lamar Fisher. And now it's a violation on Schenectady, so there will not be a second free throw here. As the Dutchmen start off with it, Moffrey gives it off to Brandon Caulfield. Now Moffrey receives it back. And another whistle, and I believe that's going to be Schenectady's ball. It will be. It's going to be a violation again. So receiving the ball is Janon White. Gives it off to Kareem Sanders, the highest scorer on the team. Over to Kayshawn Cruz, now back for Jashawn Hagray. Down up for White. White long pass over to Fisher. Fisher now for Hagray. Hagray over for Sanders. Sanders back to Hagray. Hagray over for Janon White. Going for the three, doesn't make it, and the rebound comes out to Hagray. Hagray gives it off to Cruz. Cruz with the shot. Rebound knocked down and now taken back again. Fisher with another shot for 2, and he gets it. And Fisher gets his second and third points of the game. He has all 3 as Schenectady leads it by a score of 3-0. And a turnover coming back in is Hagray going for 2, and he didn't make it as Moffrey fell down. And that's going to be a foul once again on the Dutchman, and it will be a second foul on Moffrey. And we will take a timeout here with 6:27 to go in the first. And a 3-0 lead for Schenectady. Let's take a look at, while we're on timeout, let's take a look at Coach Parks' keys to the game. Tonight's keys of the game: limit the turnovers. The Dutchmen have had 17 turnovers per game. They've averaged that amount. And in those games, 14 points have resulted off of those turnovers as Jashawn Hagray makes his first free throw. Key 2 of the game is execute more on the passes, especially because the turnovers have proved to be a bad spot for the Dutchmen this season. And key number 3, as the shot comes in, and a nice shot there from Sanders who gets the 3. And keep improving, as the Dutchmen are desperate need of improvement right now as they're down 7-0. Those are keys to the game. And now coming back the other way with it is Ryan Teeney. Teeney, the junior, gets it across to Anthony Moffrey. Moffrey up top to Billy Leah, who loses it, and it's back the other way for White. White for Kayshawn Cruz. His shot goes over the hoop, and it's picked up by Billy Leo. Almost lost it again to Lamar Fisher. So Moffrey with it, taken up, and a shot for the three. It's scored by Brandon Caulfield, and he gets the Dutchman on the board. It's 7-3 as Haggerty gets it down low. Pass down low and a shot that goes off the hoop. And Gagan is able to get it to Anthony Moffrey. Moffrey, a little bit of a fake there on White. Able to pass it over for, I believe that is Billy Leah. Yes, it is. And now back to Moffrey. Moffrey for Caulfield. Caulfield for Teeny. Teeny back for Leah. Leah pass across to Caulfield. Caulfield with a fake. Now over for Moffrey. Moffrey trying to get on by, loses it, and it's taken back by Schenectady. Jashawn Haggerty in possession. Over for Sanders for the three, doesn't make it, and Gagan picks up the rebound. Moffrey passes it for Teeny, just missed the pass. And it will be Schenectady's ball with 4:29 to go in the first quarter, as taking it up is White. Receives the pass back from Sanders. White with a spin move, but able to keep it in play with Sanders. Pass across. Sanders going for the three again. Goes off the rim, and a rebound is collected by Janon White. White trying to get around, gets the pass back to Cruz. Cruz tries a pass, knocked down, and a shot taken by Fisher, who scores. And the whistle blows here as Fisher with 5 of 9 points so far for Schenectady. And with that, with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter, the Dutchman will take a full timeout. So take a look at the replay from earlier. Nailing the three there was Kareem Sanders. And here's the replay of Caulfield's three that got the Dutchman on the board. And here's the last play. Cruz was looking for the shot, but couldn't knock it down was Leah, and the shot ended up going in from Fisher. The Dutchman will be in possession as we come back from the timeout. Ryan Teeny will start. And he gives it off to Moffrey, who dribbles up center. Pass across for Billy Leah. Leah almost lost it. Gives it to Caulfield. Caulfield back for Leah. Was thinking about the three, now almost loses it again. Goes back up in the area, is able to regain control. But now a pass from Moffrey is too light. Over for two is White, and he scores. On the layup, it's 11-3. Caulfield with a pass across to Moffrey. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield for Teeny. Teeny charging forward, gets the two. And that's the first 2 points of the night for Ryan Teeny. 6'5" junior for the Dutchman. So Lamar Fisher gets it across for Haggerty. Walking in, looking for a shot was Sanders, and the rebound is picked up by Brendan Gagan. Anthony Moffrey coming up, gives it to Ryan Teeny. Teeny goes across. Moffrey able to get the pass. Almost lost it though. Moffrey still with it. Looking for Gagan, can't find him, and the pass goes out to Haggerty, who's forced out of bounds. And now Dylan Gizzy will come into the game for Anthony Moffrey, who goes to the bench. And Schenectady will start out with the ball here. White over for Haggerty. Haggerty for Sanders. Sanders with a nice pass to Fisher. Now it goes back to Haggerty. Haggerty looking for the shot. Can't quite get the rebound, and it goes out of play. Pass over to Sanders. Sanders going for the three again. And that's a foul on Hagray. First foul of the game for Schenectady. Up by 6, 11-5, as Ryan Tini with a pass across to Caulfield gives it to Gizzy. Back for Caulfield. Caulfield gives it across once again to Gizzy. Now for Tini. Tini going in, couldn't quite get it. Gagan drops the rebound and it goes back into Schenectady possession. Coming back the other way is White. White gets around Caulfield, goes in, looks for the shot, but Leah is able to collect it. Leah forward for Tini, nice pass. Now for Caulfield, going for the three once again, he scores! His second three tonight, he's got 6 of the 8 points. So far, Brandon Caulfield off to a great start here tonight. As Schenectady is back in possession here with Kayshawn Cruz. Cruz walking in for 2, he scores. And he gets his first 2 points of the night. And now another pass that was turned over, as unable to recover was Sanders, and it will be the Dutchman's ball here. Kareem Sanders, the junior from Schenectady, just couldn't handle that pass. And Ryan Tini starts off, he gives it to Caulfield. Now for Dylan Gizzy. Gizzy with the fake, gives it back to Caulfield. Caulfield pass to Gagan, now for Tini. Tini tries a shot, and he's fouled. Foul will be picked up by Kayshawn Cruz, who just scored. It's his first foul of the night, second overall for Schenectady. And Tini will shoot 2 for the Dutchman. And it bounces in for his first point made. Score now 13-9. And Tini makes his second shot as well. Cuts the deficit to 3 here. As with it now is Jashawn Hagray. Hagray gives it across to White. White looking for a pass, gives it across to Kayshawn Cruz. Cruz trying to cruise on in, but it's broken up, and now Dylan Gizzy with it. Tries a couple fakes, now gives it across to Leah. Leah charging up with a nice play, goes in for 2. What a shot there from Leah. And that puts the deficit to 1 as a very nice play from Billy Leah. Gets his first 2 points of the night. And across now is Hagray. Pass out back. Going for 3 is Sanders. He makes it. He has 2 3-pointers tonight. He has 6 points overall. Score is now 16-12 in favor of the Patriots. And it's taken back. And Gagan able to break up the play as White was about to go forward. And that is going to be a foul on him. That's his first tonight. And Schenectady will receive possession with 9.3 seconds to go in this first quarter. Pass across, going for the 3 is Elijah Johnson. And the rebound's picked up, and now picked up once again. And as the time expires, a couple shots were taken, but none of them are good. And that will end the first quarter. And Schenectady is hanging on to a 4-point lead here. So we got a couple replays for you as we await the start of the second quarter. It's the first 2 points of the game for Ryan Tini right there. Nice break up there by Dutchman on White. Here's Caulfield's second 3 of tonight's game. And here's the nice shot from Billy Leah with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Some nice highlights here in the first. So at the end of one quarter, it's 16-12 in favor of Schenectady. Gittleton has 3 fouls so far. Schenectady has 2. So Kareem Sanders leads Schenectady with 6 points. Brandon Caulfield leads the Dutchman with 6 as well. All 6 of their points were made from 3-pointers. And the second quarter gets underway. Dylan Gizzy receives the pass from Billy Leah, and we are underway. As he gives it off to Brandon Caulfield. Caulfield for Leah. Back for Gizzy. Gizzy with a fake. Looks for the pass, gives it to Leah. Leah with a pass to Caulfield. Caulfield down low. Tries a pass for Gizzy, and he mishandles it. And that's going to be another foul, I believe, on Gagan, as White was going back the other way. And it will be the second foul for Gagan. His second foul, 4th overall tonight. Johnson thinking about the shot there, but he gives it across to Hagre. Now Sanders gives it back to Johnson. Johnson going for the 3 again. Rebound picked up by Billy Leah. And he gives it off to Dylan Gizzy. Nice pass, but it's mishandled by Caulfield. And then we'll head back into the possession of the Schenectady Patriots here with 7:18 to go. Sagre hands it off to Sanders, White handed it off, but now he gets it back, and now he passes it over for Johnson. Now back to Sanders, back to Johnson now. Johnson gets the pass across now to Hagre. Now charging in is Johnson, going for 2, he scores. Johnson hasn't played much this year, but he'll get his first 2 points of the game. Out now is Christian Haleko for the Dutchman. He gives it across to Leah, back to Haleko. Haleko down low for Gizzy. Gizzy was blocked. As Gizzy was blocked on his shot. So Chris Davis for Schenectady will hand it off to Hagre. And Hagre comes up center. Davis receives it back, now gives it across to Johnson. Back for Davis. Davis over, and a block pass. That one almost went in. It could have gone in, but thankfully for the Dutchman, it didn't. Schenectady receives possession once again. Davis will throw it out, and he'll give it to Johnson. Now for July Clayton. And now Hagre gives it back to Davis. Now back for Hagre. Back for Clayton. Clayton for 3. And the rebound is picked up by Teeny as he gets it across to Brandon Caulfield. Caulfield coming up center. Across for Leah. Leah with a couple fakes. Tries to charge in. Tries to get another shot. Now rebound is picked up by Christian Aleko. Gets his first 2 points of the night. Lamar Fisher with it now for Schenectady. Fakes, gives it across for Davis, who was just about to go in for the shot, but the whistle blows. And it will be the Dutchman's ball here. Current score of the game is 18-14 Schenectady. Dylan Gizzy gives it across for Caulfield, looking for another 3, doesn't quite make it this time. And the rebound is picked up by Deshaun Hagre. Hagre Gets past Haleko, tries a shot, picks up his own rebound, tries another shot, and that one just doesn't go in. And it's picked up once again, and here comes Leah. Tries a pass across, and it's turned over to Johnson. Johnson with a pass to Haggerty. Haggerty looking for the shot, doesn't make it. Haleko picks up the rebound, tries to, and he gives it across to Ryan Teeney. Here comes Teeney. Looking for the shot, it's turned over once again, and it's picked up by Haggerty once again. Haggerty looking for two, he scores. So will be a 2 point. Will be another 2 points for Haggerty, and he'll also receive a free throw as a result of the foul by Christian Haleko. So coming into the game now is Kayshawn Cruz in place of Lamar Fisher. And the only free throw is missed. And now coming back the other way is Dylan Gizzy. Gizzy for Haleko. Haleko gives it to Leah. Leah tries a spin move. Realizes doesn't have much room, so he gives it to Caulfield. Ryan Teeney charging in, finds the opening, and he scores. Teeney charges in, finds two. And that pass goes out of play off of July Clayton. And it will be Gödelin's ball when we come back from this timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Schenectady. While we're in the timeout, let's take a look at some of the replays here. Elijah Johnson getting his first 2 points of the game right there. And Christian Haleko picking up the rebound of the Billy Leah shot. It's only a second 2-point shot of the season for Haleko. Back from the timeout. Gizzy hands it across for Leah, fakes the pass. Gives it back to Caulfield. Caulfield for Haleko. Haleko gets around. Back for Dylan Gizzy. Spin move. Shot got blocked, and he gets knocked down. And it's pulled back up. Will be Schenectady's ball. Chris Davis gives it off for White. Over for July Clayton, now for Chris Davis. Kayshawn Cruz with it now. Goes for two, he scores. 4 points tonight now for Cruz. Sends the lead to 6, 22-16. Leo with a fake, now gives it across to Teeney. Teeney, and the pass was dropped by Caulfield. Coming back the other way is Davis. Davis with a pass to Johnson was mishandled. And it will be Gödelin's ball. A little bit of miscommunication there. And Anthony Moffrey back in the game. He'll start out with it. Hands it across for Billy Leah. Him and Leah switch positions. Now Moffrey gets it back. Switch positions again. As they're going back and forth here as Leah tries a couple spin moves, gives it back to Haleko now for Teeney. Teeney gets around, takes a shot, scores. Teeney takes the team lead in points. He now has 8 on the nice pass across to Johnson. Now Johnson gets a pass back, tries a three again. He doesn't make it again. And another turnover here is picking up is Chris Davis. He gave it across to White. White to Sanders. Sanders down low for White. White back and taking the three again and missing is Johnson. And it's a foul on Chris Davis of Schenectady. His first of the game. Also now in the game for the Dutchman is number 21, Pat Bruno, a sophomore. Aleko with a fake, and now he loses it to Hagre. Hagre coming back the other way, takes the shot, doesn't make it as the whistle blows. And it's going to be another foul on the Dutchman. It's going to be on Patrick Bruno. His first foul tonight, and shooting 2 free throws will be number 2, Jason Hagre. And Hagre makes his first one. And Hagre also makes his second one. As coming in now is Anthony Moffrey. And another pass broken up. Here comes White. White goes in for the layup and he scores. Another 2 points for White as here comes Anthony Moffrey. Moffrey charging in, and he's going to get called, I believe. Well, someone is. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Schenectady, my bad. It's going to be on Nalon Carrington, number 33. Moffrey looking for the pass, finds Caulfield, going for the three again, and he does get it. Now he picks up the rebound. Teeny now going for the three. Rebound picked up by Bruno, loses it again, and it's picked up once again by Schenectady. Another turnover. One of the keys to the game mentioned by Coach Parks is a shot taken by Cruz, and he scores. Schenectady extends their point lead to 10. It's 28-18 as Moffrey running into trouble here. Pass would have once again been broken up had the whistle not blown, but it's a foul on Schenectady. It's going to be on Kareem Sanders, his first. Sanders now tied for the lead in points tonight along with Kayshawn Cruz. Both have 6. Moffrey gives it off to Billy Leah. Leah trying to dance around now. Gets the pass back to Moffrey. Moffrey to Leah. Leah for 3, scores! Much needed 3-pointer there for Billy Leah. It's now a 7-point lead for Schenectady as the pass goes across. Now for Nalon Carrington. Over for Cruz, finds himself in trouble. And it will be Gillen's ball with 42.1 seconds to go. It's Ryan Teeny. Gives the pass across to Bruno. Now to Moffrey. Moffrey looking. Gives it back to Caulfield. Now for Billy Leah. Leah fakes, gives it back to Brandon Caulfield. And time stops. Once again. And it's a foul on Jashawn Hagre, his second of the game. Both teams now with 6 fouls in the first half. Pass all the way out to Moffrey, who's coming up center. Trying to get around Nalon Carrington. Now Bruno almost lost it. Able to get the pass across to Moffrey, who's knocked down. Helped up by Bruno. And picking up the foul is Schenectady. Haven't seen the player yet, as Bruno was looking for the pass to Moffrey. He was knocked down, and Moffrey receives the free throw. He misses. 5 seconds now to go, as here comes White looking for 2 at the buzzer, and he finds it with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. I believe he was fouled as well. And it was on Caulfield. So he'll be shooting 1. The chance to extend the point lead to 10 before the half ends. And he does just that. So at the end of the second quarter, end of the first half, Schenectady with a 10-point lead. They're up 31-21 as we take a look at some of the replays here. There's the shot from White. Well, one of the shots from White earlier. Here's the three-pointer from Billy Leah. And at the end of the quarter, there's the shot from White. And I believe that is going to do it for the first half. We'll be right back. You're watching Girl and Dutchman basketball here on GHS Media. Stay tuned.